stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Vibrating in the highest operation of your true and authentic self. In this intro, I'm led to share a poem that I wrote a few days ago. About our journey through the transition of what we know as life. It's called Caterpillar. Has anybody ever seen a caterpillar chilling with a butterfly? Is a question that I ask myself. Caterpillars are butterflies who just don't know it yet to itself. Can caterpillars hang out with butterflies? Is a solution that the caterpillar must find in itself. Some would say caterpillars can't hang out with butterflies. They need wings to fly. But in wisdom, this process has to crystallize itself. The butterfly understands or understands that the caterpillar is still yet to know itself. Yet the caterpillar aspires to know the language of the butterfly. In time, the caterpillar will come to comprehend the weightless expression of the butterfly's flight and life through itself as its own. The caterpillar, if it survives, learns to let go the weight of the world and fly into the transformation of higher living. Thank you for allowing me to share. The process from a caterpillar to a butterfly may reveal something interesting, different, unique, yet profound to each and every one of us, according to our vision of perception. What writing it showed me, and what or how I would sum up what the poem means, as I said previously about the challenges and transitions of life. The challenges are the catalysts that catapult us from caterpillars to butterflies. Once again, thank you for letting me share. I hope somebody got something from that. But rest assured, it will resonate with who it must. Resistance can never relax. Resistance can never relax. What does that mean? Well, for one, it means that where there is tension, there is no peace. If resistance can never relax, then where there is tension, there can be no peace. However, everything that occurs is pushing us into higher awareness of ourselves, of one another, and higher awareness of the universe. With that in mind, I was asked a question: do I believe in things that I can't see? And my response was, yes, I believe in many things that I can't see. I think we all do. But in ignorance, we may say otherwise. Or, or, well, wasn't no other way for me to say that. And to emphasize that that my answer came from the right place, I was asked it again in detail. Do I believe in things that I can't see with the physical eye? And I responded again, yes. But with analogy. Do you see the wind? But we feel it. Do you see the air you breathe? But you know it exists if you're here. I could go to many other analogies, but I think we all get the picture. We all believe in things that we can't see with the physical eye. And even those who don't, just your own existence is the only evidence I need against anyone who opposes to what I'm saying. There is no opposition to truth. We are the evidence of things unseen yet that can be seen if you know oneself. With that in mind, I was posed another question. If humanity is family, then why is there so much separation? And my response was, for many it's hard to accept the fact that, and it's an unfortunate fact, but not only are we birthed into family, or we come from families, but in the process of living and maturing, we have those that come into our life, or that we already know, whose sole purpose is to say or do everything in their power to destroy you, whether mentally, whether emotionally, whether spiritually, and in some cases physically. But if you're here, you are the evidence that they couldn't. Fortunately and personally for me, these mosquitoes tearing me up, but fortunately and personally for me, I used all opposition to make me better and triumph over the bitterness that kept me bound, the angriness that kept me bound. So it's good to be in a better vibrational place emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So should you. That was my point. So should you. If you're carrying healing over the hurt, if you're carrying healing and all that we done been through and all that we done endured, if we're here today, we got something to be grateful for. We got something to be thankful for. And we should carry some type of healing for somebody that we're going to meet at some point in time. So if you're carrying the healing over the hurt, it's because you've done the work. And if you're doing the work, then you are a catalyst for somebody who may need to catapult or for something that only divinity gave you. And the more we recognize these things in ourselves, the more we become a service to ourselves and can be of a greater service for others, family and otherwise. Because sometimes some things happen that are out of our control. But today, in this space that we call now, it's about how you handle the things that are. How are you handling the things that are in your control? It's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know good people. And more so, it's good to know people with spiritual gifts who are able to provide you some answers in our times of crisis. So, with that in mind, if you know these type of people, or if you are one of these type of people, salute. Because it's even worse to lose these type of people. Feel good for no reason at all. Remain true and authentic to the highest version of your authentic self. All the time. Don't change for nothing. Don't, compromise, but don't change. Because caring for people means something different to each and every one of us, depending on the vice of our motives, depending on the condition of our intentions. I say that to say it's good to be in a place of unconditional frequency, unconditional love, unconditional abundance, unconditional happiness, unconditional joy, unconditional light, unconditional limits. There are no boundaries to our minds. I share that to say caring for people is to let them be free. Let them be who they are and learn how to love them as they are, near and far. Feel good for no reason at all. I love y'all, family. Stay in the light. Peace.